Hello, Senior Stoner fans. This is the real Senior Stoner back at you, and today is Saturday. And it's a late Saturday morning today. Going to be noon soon. Why is Senior Stoner so late? Because I went fishing this morning. I caught a bunch of fish, had to throw them back. But I want to talk about something very important before we do our Carta dab of the day. I want to talk about how we live in constant pain. How do you do it? Well, let's go back in history a few years to when I was on fentanyl patches, 75 milligram patches every 72 hours. I couldn't look at people in the eye. I couldn't go to a cashier at a Burger King and not be like this or quickly looking away. And then the Dilaudid came. Morphine 5 milligrams 4 times a day. That's 20 milligrams of morphine a day. Started to rage and yell and just couldn't be with people. It was horrible. And I moved on to others. But the reality is there's one thing I want to talk about that made a difference. People. That is right. People. That cashier I told you about at Burger King I couldn't look up at, that was the first person I looked at and talked to when I was coming out of that horrible period. All because of the opiates and how horribly they affected me. But people are the key here. I didn't believe it. I really didn't believe it until it happened to me. Now, we're not even talking people who you love. We're not talking about people who are your family. We're not even talking about people who are your good friends. We are talking about people. People in malls, people in restaurants, people when you walk, people at a park, people at a gym, people anywhere. Exposing yourself to people slowly, if you haven't done it, is really cool and really important, because you'll see that you have life still in you, and you'll see that you're not as bad as you think you are. Remember, we think we're bad. Other people don't know what the hell's going on in the side of us. So the difficult part is the breakthrough, is the actual doing it. Thinking about it, talking about it, my golly, that's all simple stuff. The hard part is doing, is getting to the point where you can pick yourself up out of whatever rut you're in and say hello to somebody eye to eye, eye to eye, eye to eye, okay? And then you're going to get better at it. So then you want to try to make some friends. Whether it's the person you're walking your dog and greet in the morning, say hi, ask for their name, or it's the person you're sitting next to in a restaurant, say, hey, how are you? I'm Senior Stoner. It really doesn't matter, because it's not about social skills anymore. It's not about looking good. It's not about even feeling good. It's about not being alone. Don't be alone if you can help it. Many people think they can exist on their own and do fine, everything's good. That's fine. But if you have the chronic pain like I have, and it's intractable and you can't do much about it, you need people. And I talk constantly about distraction and about how weed distracts us from our pain. Well, you know what? People do too. So it's not about people saying, oh, how are you? It's wonderful to see you. Oh my God, you look great. Not about that. It's about, thank you very much for my order. Have a great day. That's the start. Then you can get more complicated later on. But the start is just looking up again in the eyes or in the face of people and not looking like this. So people might be a really good way for us to relieve some of our pain. It's not going to take away the level 10 or level 8 or 9 pain, but it could distract you. It could give you something else to think about besides the horrible situation we're in. And that's what I'm about. I'm about trying to give us other options. Cheers. It's about options. Ooh, Blue Dream distillate for a change. Very tasty. Very light. I'm going to give a shout out before I go for the morning to JT from Arizona. JT noticed my wedding ring wasn't on. Boy, do you have good eyes. Something happened where I got an infection under it from the humidity. I don't know if you can see it, but it's still got the outline where the ring was. So I'm going to have to keep it off for a while. I haven't taken that ring off, just so you know, in 36 years. Even when they operated on me twice, they put tape over it. What do you think of that one? Not even going into it, and I don't even think going into an MRI. I have to think about it. So, here's something exciting before I go. Anybody tell me what this is? My new Carta. You're going to say, you bought another one? Yes, I did. I have a backup Puffco Peak also. This is my second one. And I want to keep it here prominently displayed because I really like the device. The Carta E-Rig. People ask me all the time, well, Senior Stoner, which one do you really recommend, the Puffco Peak or the Carta E-Rig? And I talk about them very differently, each one of them, and I give them each the respect they deserve. It's a personal preference to everyone out there. Very smooth today, no coughing. This is the real Senior Stoner, hoping that all of you will get some people in your life if you don't have them, and if you do, use them, because they may be the best medicine we have out there. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.